I was asking this question about level because we don't understand our level. And on YouTube, we just watch every video. Some videos are not necessary. Some videos are just beginner level or intermediate. But I'm talking about that if we are speaking, now I am able to express myself. And those who are able to express, they can just share their thought and they start having conversation in this way. They do. But what next? What can we do next? Those who are intermediate for them.
For that, you should always have a competition with yourself. You
Hmm.
just need to excel yourself. When you have this mindset, okay, I always need to excel myself, then you will have a lot of appetite for learning new things. This is
Okay.
something we should always bear in mind. Second thing is that we should always do things what we like. If something gives you immense pleasure, whether you watch videos of intermediate level people, or if you watch videos of uh, based on upper intermediate level, based on advanced levels,
Hmm.
we must do that. Watching videos will not make you improve your communication skills.
Hmm.
There
Yes.
are few things that we should have in our routine to improve our communication skills. Reading always plays an indispensable role when it comes to spoken English. The more you read, the more confidence you will have, the more you will get to learn.
Okay.
This is the thing. Besides this, if we have time to write something, we should always go for writing. We should write one page on a daily basis. We can write 2 pages like this. We have to improve English.
Hmm.
So these are the methods we can have.
Okay. And how can we use advanced words and vocabulary as we like advanced speaker use and also expert use? So how can we use?
Okay, if we want to use advanced words, first of all, we need to know the depth of their meaning.
Hmm.
And we also need to know the part of speech of that particular word you are going to bring in your conversation. This is first and foremost. When you get to know this, after that, you need to know how you can use it. You can only use it if you keep that word in your mind. That's how you can use it. Because we firmly believe one thing: out of sight, out of mind. If you don't tell yourself, okay, today I'm going to work on this particular word, you can never ever bring it in your conversation.
Yeah.
You have to have at least a couple of words in mind. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Either you make a note or you have those words in your mobile phone, because in our mobile phones we do have one beautiful thing that is called note. There we can use it as a reminder, and tell yourself that I need to use these two words no matter what. If you have this type of thinking, and it is certain that you can use these words easily. So that's how you can do that. And try to listen to advanced conversation. When I say advanced conversations, it means I am talking about some English news channels. Apart from that, you must listen to some politicians, you must listen to some actors. Talking about my favorite actors, especially for English, Shah Rukh Khan is there. I
Okay.
personally don't like him, I don't like his acting. Having said that, he is one of the best actors, but it's my personal point of view. But when it comes to English, I would say he is one of the ace speakers. And whenever I listen to him, I really get engrossed in his conversation. Every time I get to learn, and I wish I can speak like him.
Hmm. Yes. Yes. That's really great. Yeah, I also watch Priyanka Chopra.
Hmm.
Her conversation or her speaking way I really like. The way she speaks, just amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, but
So
I can't use that vocabulary or sentences because now just I'm learning this and I can tell myself as a upper intermediate. I can express myself, I can talk in a simple way and whatever in this way I manage. But advanced when it comes to using like a podcast speaker or like actor, actress, that things we can't use now.
oh, you
And it
can.
will happen gradually.
Yes,
Right?
yes. You can also do that. But for that, you need to change your methods and
Hmm.
you have to practice enough. If
Yes.
you practice dearly, if you practice no end, then you can consider yourself that, okay, I can also be the part of any podcast. And
Hmm.
try to give tasks to yourself, try to challenge yourself. Okay, soon I'm going to attend that podcast, and that's how I need to speak. And from there, I think you can improve. From there, you will try different methods, and somewhere it is going to push you harder. And it also relies on people, what kind of people you are surrounded. If you have excellent people, people who are deft at this particular language, then somewhere otherwise they are going to humiliate you. And from there you will say, okay, I'm going to use this word, I'm going to take extra care of my grammar part. Like this it works. But if you spend your time with people who are at your own level, then I don't feel you will think, okay, I need to use the advanced words.
Yeah.
Unless you try that, it won't work.
And even we are just belong to rural area, then what's point of that we can use that thing? Where, there is no way that use, if we use then people will not understand even, and we are learning somehow by using phone, then how can we expect like that expert speaker or fluent speaker? Yeah, of course we can be, but it will take some time. It can be take 5 years or it can be take 10 years to become in that level.
Why are you looking at the time? Don't look at the timeline. What you need to do, and I agree to differ with this point. APJ Abdul Kalam also belonged to a village. If
Mhm.
he had thought this way, he would not have become the president of India. We should not think like that, okay, I belong to a village, or I belong to this particular family, or my educational background was, or I did my schooling from a government school. I was always a mediocre student. How I can learn English? Everything is viable. You just need to have that fire in your belly. When you have that fire in your belly, then you know that what you are very good at and what you need to work on.
Yeah, and this what I said that we don't have environment. Just what I want to say here, that we don't have people to speak with them, and only working those who are working alone at home. For them, it's very tough to understand or fluent easily. It will take some time. Step by step, we can grow, but we cannot expect like very earlier. We need to wait some time and we need to do hard work. Of course it will happen by step process. This is the process of learning, so we need to wait. Yeah.
Hmm.
And also we don't have environment, so of course it matter a lot that environment matter because no one speaks English. How much we will speak online platform or like how much we will watch videos? We can practice by ourselves, but practicing by ourselves it will take some time, and we need to take some time to be that in fluency if I talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
And what do you think when people ask me that how I'm able to use advanced words? It is not something that only I can do it. We all can do that. And honest to God, I don't have people who speak advanced English or who use advanced words. Honest to God, I don't have these people with me. But what I do, I take it as a sense of responsibility. When
Yes.
Sunil is going to speak, he will always use advanced words. And this is what I teach. I make sure that, okay, being a teacher of English, I must not make mistakes. I must use nice words. It should show, okay, this person must be the teacher of this language. That's how it works. And this is what I do. I also have the same ambience. I really don't have people around me, and I really don't get a chance to hold an advanced conversation with anyone. Sometimes I do it through Skype. Sometimes I ask people to have a conversation with me. Sometimes people do request. So that's how I'm able to maintain that level.
Yes.
When it comes to class, believe me, sometimes teachers are frustrated. Sometimes, like, you never know what kind of level your students might have. When you tease them, you yourself forget that what you know. When I teach people, those who are the most challenging thing is that If you want to show your proficiency, or if you want to show your skills, you must train people those who are at intermediate level, because anyone can train advanced people, anyone can train people those who have upper intermediate levels. But the most onerous thing is that when you teach people who are at intermediate level, they know nothing. It is like banging the head into the wall.
Okay.
Yes, it's very difficult. They don't understand. You teach something, they always get the wrong end of the stick. And then you tell them, okay, whatever you have understood, that is not appropriate. You you misunderstood that thing. And from there you have to change your methods, and you think completely out of the box. You do come up with new ideas. You like bring some engrossing activities for these people. So that is the most challenging thing to do in teaching.
So as I asked you in beginning that intermediate level or level we asked, I talked about level. So please guide to beginner, intermediate, and advanced. What do you want to share? Because everyone get confused with like guidance or suggestion from tutor or from teachers, from expert. Because we don't understand our level first, and we don't understand which we need to follow. So please, if you can guide us in.
Sure. But I'm in two minds where I should begin it. It is because, first of all, we just need to practice. We must not run after any levels.
Hmm.
There are many people who always come to me and ask me that how we can be fluent. Everyone is after fluency. But according to me, it's my own definition. Fluency is all about accuracy, how correct you are, or how correctly you speak. That is all about fluency. If
Okay.
I speak slowly, people will like me. If I don't have many mistakes in my conversation, if I speak faster. Having said that, when you have various mistakes while speaking faster, no one is going to like your conversation, no one is going to laud it. So you must understand what you really need. You want to speak slowly with accuracy, or you want to speak faster with various mistakes. What you want to opt. This is something that we need to understand. And it is obvious that we always need to become the best version of ourselves.
Yes.
If I am able to use one advanced word in my conversation, I need to enrich it. I must go for two words after a week or after 15 days. So that's how we can improve, and that's how we can also improve our levels. First, we can be the intermediate level, then the upper intermediate, and then the advanced one. And consistency is the key. When you are consistent, I guarantee that you can become the advanced speaker. Advanced speaker is all about when you know, okay, what is right, what is wrong, and you have that self realization. The moment you utter any words, you yourself notice that, okay, i
Yes.
have I have make a blunder. So that's how you need to track it. These are things we need to work on. Make sure that every day you practice it. If you don't practice, being a teacher, I do face this.
Hmm.
If I'm not regular, if I practice by fits and starts, you know what will happen? I will not be this much confident. I will think 100 times before I speak. Why I'm able to use these idioms with ease, why I'm able to use these advanced words with ease, it is because I have practiced them multiple times.
Yes.
Hmm? And whenever you learn a new word, you always have difficulty in using it appropriately. You might have difficulty in pronouncing it correctly. You might have difficulty in using it in the right way. After after repeating it or after using it umpteen times, you have an idea, okay, how I can use it. So these are things we should go for. We must not be after any levels, whether it is intermediate one or the advanced one. We must not run after it.
Yes, I even never run after this. But when I think for beginners or intermediate or advanced, like how we can suggest them, in that way I asked question. But even I never run, and I don't even understand levels, intermediate, advanced, upper mediate, beginners. But I just focus on the process of learning English, and
Right.
the way I'm speaking. This is only being consistent, that how I practice. Main thing here important, consistent and practice, both things I did, and that's how I improved myself. Now I, if I didn't apply any, I didn't use any advanced words or vocabulary, so how can I expect that I can use? I didn't even practice that advanced words and
Mhm.
vocabulary. When I will learn, when I will start using, if I learn although I don't use, because now I want to use simple sentences, simple words. That's what I'm doing now. But when I will again want to start using these things, I will definitely use. And when I will set my proper mind that I should start with advanced also, then I will definitely use. But now I'm just happy with my normal simple sentences and using and interacting with beginners. They are understanding, they are learning from me. So this is fine. We need to happy with that. And then we need to go next level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is comprehensible. There is no compulsion to use advanced words. The way you
Mhm.
speak, you make sure you speak correct English. If you speak correct English, people will certainly fall in love with your communication skills. People will always find your communication skills engrossing, engaging. It will certainly happen. But if
Mhm.
you want to take it, or if you want to challenge yourself with advanced words, or if you want to try, because variety is the spice of life. If you speak with the same pace, with the same level, somewhere you will feel that you have mundane communication skills. In order to bring something new, because if you are offered dal every day, you might not like it. But when you keep changing it, one day you have dal, next day you have paneer, a, a day after tomorrow you have something else, then you feel okay, you have the most pleasurable life that you have. So that's what we need to do. We should always do some experiments with our skills. So this is what I do every time. And I know that no one is perfect. We all want to learn, we all want to be the best. This is what I'm doing. I know myself. Then every day I learn something new, and whatever I learn, I try to bring that in my conversation. There are people, they will come to you and they will traduce you because they are free, they will vilify you. It is completely fine. But when they try the same thing, it is not possible for these people. The level you have, that is amazing. There are some people, when they watch your videos, when they watch my videos, they always imagine, oh, I wish I could speak like this, I wish I could do this. Hmm?
Exactly. Hmm.
Yes, yes, this is the reality. But look at us, that I'm able to speak this much, but I'm really not satisfied. Humans are never ever satisfied. I
Yeah.
always compare myself with others. Okay, I want to speak like this person, then people will like me, then people will like appreciate me, or will have a lot of reverence for me. But
Mhm.
it is many people's dream to come to this level. Same goes with you, that the way you are speaking, I have some students, they are not able to utter words. If they watch your videos, they will certainly like, or they will say, okay, I want to be like you. And when they watch my videos, they, if you are at that level, you would think, okay, I want to speak like Sunil. But people, those who are already at Sunil's level, they would say, okay, I want to speak like Shah Rukh Khan, I want to speak like Shashi Tharoor. So these are the things.
We never get satisfied with our
Yes.
life or for our any decision. Like we are now, whatever I am, people are appreciating everything is going on well. But I feel that maybe I'm just using simple sentences, simple words, vocabulary, no any improvement. Now, just a month that I improved myself, speaking portion, if I talk about, because previously I was not talking, as I mentioned already in your video also, that
Yes.
I was practicing with myself. I learned by myself. So start having conversation. It's just 2 months, and I'm thinking that let's improve little bit more. How can I improve, or how can I understand myself better? Or I started understanding level also. Previously, I never understand about level, but I was thinking, okay, what is my level? What
Hmm.
I'm doing here, like how I'm doing, is this sufficient for me, or I need to go next level, or I need to improve a lot. Again, we have to do this thing. So how can I do that? So as I thought, in my mind in the morning time. So I thought, let's ask Sunil sir what he will tell to us, and I will understand in that way, and I will think about that things what I'm like happening in my mind. Yeah.
No, you are doing a wonderful job. Keep doing that, and when you feel okay, you are not improving, and I think it is paramount to ask a question. We should always doubt ourselves that okay, I'm not very good at this particular thing. I need to improve. And if you see yourself like that, and if you decry yourself, then you will improve. You know what you need to do? If you feel you are not using any word, just try to use at least one word. You also hold a conversation with different people. Take it as
Mm-hmm.
a sense of responsibility that okay, no matter what, today I'm going to use this word. If you miss it in one conversation, try that in your second conversation. If again you fail doing that, try that in the third conversation, but you have to become adamant. Come rain or
Okay.
shine, I'll use it.
Mm-hmm.
If you are like this, you know that how you have reached this level, and you also know how you can reach another level.
Yeah. All right. All right then. Thank you so much for giving your precious time. And it was great conversation. I learned from you a lot. I understood so many things which have going in my mind all the time that okay, what should I do now next? So I got to know from you. Thank you so much for connecting. Have a
My
nice day.
pleasure. Yes, my pleasure. I enjoyed.